Hey, good morning, Starkey. My chat was stuck there. Good morning, Scotty. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, STJ. Good morning, Grey Wolf. Shannon, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. My chat was froze up there. Had our gear in the water for maybe 20 minutes. Nothing yet, but it could happen any second. Hey, good morning, Dominique. Welcome. Douglas, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Yesterday was pretty boring. Hopefully we can have a little more fun today. Beautiful sunrise. There's a big boat coming up here. Haven't seen Captain Jack this morning, but I'm sure he's here somewhere. There comes that big boat. Thing's huge. Captain Phil needs that morning morale booster bad. I think if they go off, that we should let Phil have the first fish, Tommy.
I need it. Let's go fight for the first fish.
Yeah, it's unanimous. We're gonna let Phil get the first fish this morning. So come on, first fish. Phil's hungry in there. He would feed you. Last trip we killed them. We did really good last trip. Day one was belly up last trip. We found him on day 2. Morning, Tommy. Everybody says good morning, Tommy. Tuna. Thank you, Dominique. Last trip we our average was about 15 pounds. They get up to 40 pounds. They get bigger than that, but it's pretty rare to see one over 40. Unless you're Gary Hoodman. Then you don't catch anything smaller than 40. Yeah, it was a killer average, Scotty. They were big fish. We had lots of 20s. I think our biggest was probably, did you ever catch a weight on a biggest fish? Bill probably knows. Let's go ask Bill. Go do a water temperature check. Can't forget my battery here. Hey, good morning, Phil. We're live. Everybody wants to say good morning to you.
Maybe a better morning with a little bit of sun, a little less wind, and a few more fish.
A few more fish.
Keep seeing activity here and there, but I don't think it's the kind that we're looking for. There's a squid in the area, big squid, and I think dolphins have been chasing it.
Is that where the dolphins? We did see a big pot of dolphins in the distance behind the boat this morning. Looked like a bunch of them. There was a lot of splashing going on. They were pretty far off.
Turned around on them, they disappeared before we got around to see what it was. One of two ships that we've seen the entire trip so far.
Is that a processing ship?
I'm not sure if that one is. It could be a buoy tender, it could be a processor, it could be, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Big.
That's all I know is it's big.
Good morning, Soren. Welcome to the channel. He's under there somewhere sleeping. We're off the Oregon coast. Good morning, Alvin. Welcome to the channel. This is the engine hold here. This big door, this is the engine room below us. This is a fish hold. It's full of ice. All these totes are full of ice. This is another fish hold back here. It's full of ice. And this is our slush here. We'll bleed them into here, cool them down fast, and then pack them in rock salted ice. It's like Port Orford dock could fit on that boat. They could launch our boats with that crane. Some Alberts, signs of life out here. Go Albert, go, show us where the tuna are. Tuna bird. Oh, nice. There's porpoises jumping off that guy's bow. Maybe we could see him. Look for little black dots jumping near the front of that boat. Hey, thank you, Rusty. Okay, now we want to see tight lines everywhere. We're off the Oregon coast, United States. James, welcome. Surin Timofati. I only speak English, sorry. Welcome to the channel. Hey, good morning, John. That'd be a good tuna boat. Could have our little mobile fleet of tuna boats on the mother tuna boat. Let's go. We'll be on all day, Dominique. You're welcome to check back. Good morning. Thank you. Hey, good morning, Bouncer. Welcome in. Not yet. Good morning, Barbara. Thank you, Bouncer. Good morning, Gary. Nope, not yet. But that could change. We're prime conditions now. Morning bite. get down here at the front row. I think so too, Barbara. I got a good feeling about today. Good morning, Soren. We're in the USA, and there's a high demand for fishermen in the industry. And everywhere that I know of, people need good help. So if you're a hard worker, you can definitely do the job. Morning, Finding Greatness. I hope the first tight line happens when the camera's pointing at it. That would be awesome. That front one went off right now. Or this diver comes shooting up out of the water. When the divers get bit, they usually come shooting up out of the water a couple feet, then zigzag back and forth real violently. Thank you, Barbara, for the floating heart. No. You're awesome, Barbara. Thank you. We appreciate you. Welcome in, sports. Good morning. Hunting is good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully we're about to witness the first strike here. Everything's looking good. We're in good water in the area. Seen a big school of porpoises in the distance a little while ago. We turned on them to go check them out, but they were gone. Oh, there's something over there in the... Something jumping over there, Phil. Big time. I don't know what it is, but it's going crazy. Not jumping now. It was like something on the surface violently, aggressively chasing down something. Oh, there it is. See that splash? It's going fast, whatever it is. That way. I think it's a school of tuna. Oh, I got you. Hey, morning, Dave. Morning. Morning, Bill from Arkansas. Welcome to the channel. Not yet, Dave. Zero. We got the big zero yesterday. Hey, morning, Douglas. Welcome in. Yeah, yesterday was officially the least productive day of the tuna season this year. We're up in the Hecata area now. Just saw a sign of life. Looks like a big school of fish jumping over that way. But Bill taking care of some business, so we're waiting for that, and then we're probably gonna go chase that down. Yeah, it's a lot cooler this trip, colder. We're in good water though. We've been in good water the whole time. But we're seeing a lot more signs of life up here than we were down there, that's for sure. No negative on the land. Good morning, Narudu. Welcome to Fish Tough. Good morning, T-Bone. Simon, welcome. We're after albacore tuna. Welcome, Don. Morning, Dave. Hey, good morning, Harry. Welcome. Yeah, that's a good one. I almost said it, but I caught it. So far, we haven't caught anything yet, and we're off the Oregon coast for albacore tuna. Hey, good morning, Patrick. Welcome. These are called Zucker's jigs that we're fishing here. Good morning, John from Ireland. Welcome. Michael Baker, welcome. Not yet, John. John Mode, welcome. Yeah, those are toys that splash on the surface of the water, which attracts the tuna below, and then those jigs swim behind them like 10 feet or so. I think the gift that you sent, Barbara, I think that's what got you the crown. We're back. We're back. That's the longest lag I've seen for a while. Anyway, I don't know how much of that you caught. The jigs look like bait fish and squid. That's mostly what they feed on out here. We're back now, Patrick. No, not this trip. We're the only Port Orford boat out here. Welcome, Mark. We're off the Oregon coast. In the area known as Hecate. Nice, Shannon. I hope they get him. Hope they come close enough to get you to go. I've seen guys trolling for tuna while we've been halibut fishing before. We almost got ran over by a guy one time. Catch a couple tuna on the soak time, that'd be fun. It's Albert flying around out here. Morning, Rodney. Nothing yet, Rodney. Still belly up. A lot more signs of life up here, though. Morning, Mr. Jamie 250. No fish yet, Rodney. I haven't seen him this morning. I'm sure he's found a nice camp spot and chilling out in there. I didn't go digging for him. I didn't want to disturb him. I have a feeling he's tucked away underneath that parachute. Iguana Dan, good morning. Welcome. It depends on what canyon you're referring to. A lot of areas we call the canyon out here. Hey, good morning, Gary. Welcome in. This is an inboard. Hey, good morning, Rob. Welcome in. Hey, thanks, Heavy Bass. Get him, Rodney. We're on the Pacific Ocean off the Oregon coast, about 30 miles. trolling for albacore tuna. Thanks, Rodney. Yeah, ocean gets angry. We try not to fish when it's angry. Follow that bird, Phil. He knows. Dungeons sound good. I could go for a dungy feast. I haven't had crabs since crab season. That first crab feast of the year is always the best one. We're in deep water. I haven't looked recently, but we were in like 1,800 fathoms yesterday. We've covered a lot of ground. About 5 knots, which is about 6 miles per hour. Yeah, this upgrade he's got on it. We've been running without a depth finder until this year, and he had bought the machine, I don't know, a couple years ago. But the transom itself was the expensive part, and he got the transom this year. So we've been running that. Our first halibut trip, I think, was the first time, and yeah, it reads that deep. We were off in deep water yesterday. Hekida's pretty much a straight, jagged drop off with a lot of canyons, and it's a big drainage. It's the Umpqua drainage. One of the most nutrient-rich parts of the Pacific Ocean is the Hekida area. Hey, good morning, Justin. Oh, we had our gear in the water about 5:30 yesterday and trolled until about 7:30 last night. Nothing, we didn't even get a strike. And so far, we're in the same situation this morning. Not even a strike. Seeing more signs of life today, though. We're still optimistic, but we could definitely use a morale fish. Nice round of fish would definitely help the morale on the boat right now. Hey, welcome El Jardine. Welcome to the channel. Addie, welcome. I love fishing, Michael. I can't imagine doing anything else. Yeah, we see a lot of sharks out here. I've never been in danger of a shark, but maybe pulling them on the boat, I guess I could get bit. But we're careful about that. Most of the time we catch fish. Yesterday was like a rare day where we didn't catch any fish. Yet last trip we caught 20 on the first day, 150 on the second day, and 70 on the third day. Yeah, I was feeling it after that trip. Everything's feeling it. It's good tired though. Yeah, that's how fishing can be. We like to get them every time we go, but sometimes they're harder to catch than others. Yeah, we're in a new area today. No running partner. We're off solo on this trip. You can make good money. I do it for a living. Sometimes I make good money, sometimes I don't. Yeah, hopefully we can get some action here. I thought for sure we were going to catch a fish on the morning bite. Still in the morning bite time zone. No sound? Is the sound messed up? Okay. albatross floating over there. Welcome in, some guy. Nice. Right on, Gary, from Birmingham. Welcome. It is almost 8 a.m. here. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. Happy poops. Nice, Tommy. It's raining happy poops. Tommy says, at least it's raining something. Thank you, Shannon. Happy poops, Tommy. They're coming. I bet the other tuna boats don't have happy poops raining on them. Right on, Rob. Going fishing today? Going to work today? We're the lucky boat. Other boats are jealous. They want some happy poop. Right on, Patrick. Appreciate you, man. Nice, Rob. I hope you get him. Rob's been a supporter for a long time. I'm gonna give him mod status here. We love Rob and we trust him. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff, huh, Patrick? Kinda saw me getting knocked off the boat. Okay, Scotty. Thank you. We love Pure Alaska. More happy poops, Tommy. Woohoo! Right on, Shannon. Yeah, Shannon. Right on, Patrick. Starling Fun loves you. Thank you very much, you guys. You guys are awesome. Happy poops don't even make the deck slippery. That's the best part of it. Safety first with the happy poops. No stinky bucket. That's why they call them happy poops. There's no stinky bucket. Hey, good morning, Robert Thompson. Welcome to the channel. Fall River, Massachusetts. Nice. I'd like to visit Massachusetts. Looks like a beautiful place. Yep, no skid marks in the bucket. Right on, Josh. Welcome to the channel. I hope so too. And I hope the bite's way faster than what we've been getting. Should be a tuna around. I haven't looked at the currents too hard, but I've seen some videos from like Vancouver Island where they went on successful tuna trips recently. Right, Giga Billy? No dishes. That's another good part, Patrick. You guys are funny. Welcome to the happy poop zone, Dan. Thanks to Shannon. There's such thing as a happy poop zone. Shannon is the originator of the happy poop zone. Tommy's looking for lettuce. He's hoping to catch something at least. He's not a fan of lettuce, but he would take some right now.
I'm going to take a saltfish right now.
Oh, look at that jig. I would bite that jig. That's no fun, Giga Billy. Welcome to the channel if you've never been here. We live stream every trip. We're on day 2 of a 3-day tuna trip right now. And so far we've got the big skunkaroonie on the boat. But it could change. You know how tuna fishing is. It's really boring or really fun. We're ready for some really fun part. Gotta love that birdie. There we go. He's giving it the mojo. If that don't catch a tuna. Even got the mean green going out for Devin. I think Devin wanted to see some mean green action. Like to dedicate that bird to our friend Glacier Shark. Hope he's swinging big fat cohos over the rail all day today. Hope Darth Vader leaves the area. Good morning, Lions Fix It Shop. Welcome in. Tommy's even waving to the sky. Broken Malice, welcome in. Yesterday we got the big skunk. Not even a strike. When the shit hits the fan, it sprinkles quarters around here. Quarters everywhere. It's like a piñata full of quarters. Mohammed, welcome in. Since I've been commercial fishing, Justin, I don't really have time to sport fish, or I would. But I find, you know, commercial fishing is, back when I was a carpenter contractor in my previous life, I used to spend all my money buying expensive rods and reels and going and hiring fishing guides and going on nice fishing trips. I'd go for weeks at a time sometimes, and then I started commercial fishing, and I just have been doing that instead. It's a lot more fun. Yeah, making money to support my fishing habits a lot more fun. Part of the whole deal. Thanks, Rob. Thanks for the double tap. Good luck. Yeah, we're ready too, Scotty. Tight line. Welcome in, Chef Moons. Yeah, fishing's dangerous, but it's worth the risk. It's a calculated risk. And we play it as safe as we can, so the old beech nut chewing tobacco. I remember that. I used to chew. Not yet, Patrick. I was hoping to see it bite and get inspired to put the dredge cam out. Put on a liter of Fireball out there, that'll cause some trouble. Never met a liter of Fireball that didn't cause me any trouble. Welcome in, Dane. need our tuna fix. Hey, welcome in, Diane. That's awesome, Shannon. I always get in trouble with Fireball. No piranhas. We're fishing a piranha free zone. It'd be cool to have piranhas somewhere. I'd go catch me a piranha if they were in a local pond. I'd like to go to the Amazon, but the part about the Amazon that is equally unattractive would be the size of the mosquitoes there. I think there's a big, more of a variety of them too. There's a few fish that look like a lot of fun and go catching. The Rapahoo, I think it's called. That looks like a fun fish to catch. No icebergs either. We're in an iceberg free zone as well. Tuna bird flying around. Quite a lot of birds up here. Oh, I see the silhouette of boats ahead of us. They look like tuna-sized fishing boats. They're far away and in the fog. I don't think the camera will zoom in on them. Hey, welcome Thomas from Scotland. Welcome to the channel. Some people do. Some people flip bait over while they're trolling like this. I fished with a guy that did that. I don't think there's an art to flipping bait on a boat to keep the fish around. I wish I knew it. We were talking about that yesterday. My parents messed up. Should have taught me how to do that when I was a kid. Oh, it's the kelp monster.
Get this fucking down.
Saw that thing come up and I felt the adrenaline, and then now I'm feeling the disappointment. That's the second false alarm. Yesterday morning we got a false alarm on that diver. See, that lip digs in and it shoots down, and it'll just keep going as much rope as it's got. It's got enough to dive about, I don't know, 2 fathoms probably. Just 12 feet. Hey, thanks, Rob. Have a good day, bro. Hope you get them. Hey, morning, cowboy. So far, 1 piece of kelp. Nothing yet, bouncer. Hey, Fat Cat, good morning, bro. Welcome in. Good morning, Rafina. Good to see you again. Thanks for hanging out. Morning, Dane. There he is. There's the Klingon. Take me where the tuna are. Bring the Makos in, huh, Fat Cat? I brought a shark outfit for Tommy to wear, but he's not into it. Hey, good morning, Matt. Welcome in, bro. Wish we had tuna flying on the boat for you. Shannon, thank you so much, Shannon. You are awesome, bro. Nice, Shannon. Thank you. Shannon kicking down for the Starlink fund, Tommy.
Whoa!
Give Shannon a shout out.
Thank you, Shannon.
Starlink gives you a shout out too, Shannon. There's a starling shout out. Can you hear it? Thank you, Shannon. Nothing yet, Dane. We are still tunaless. Hey, good morning, Jeff. Thanks again, Shannon. There's the starling shout out. Hey, welcome in, Bear. Right on, Shannon. Thank you. Thanks again, bro. Have a great day. We'll catch you later. Tell Scoobs I said hi. We are 30 miles offshore, fisherman. Hey, good morning, Rachel. Welcome in. Good to see you. There's a tuna-looking boat way off. Camera won't pick him up. You can barely see its silhouette. So there's boats in the area. Welcome to the channel, fisherman. If you like fishing, you're in the right place. Yeah, we topped off the tanks on our way out. Last trip took 109 gallons. That's what I'm tripping on. You seeing that, Tommy? What is that?
That is weird. I don't see nothing up. Something caught in the kelp or something?
I can't tell what it is. There's definitely something there.
Yeah, something's making movement over there.
Seeing weird signs of life now. We're trolling hand lines. We have 8 in the water right now. I'm gonna go get all the parts for dredge cam. Get them out here in case we do find them. I'll be right back. Whoops, I forgot I had my leash. Trying to take you guys with me. Had that in my pocket. Got the improved. It's got metal parts now. Real solid. Last time it snapped like right here on the plastic part. This is titanium now, so just been waiting for a tuner to strike before I send it. Gonna rig it up though. last time I did this, I had these hanging off this part here, and I'm 90% sure that a tuna strike on one of these jarred it so violently that it snapped off. So this time I brought 4-pound test line, and I'm gonna run these off of that line. And if it happens again, the line will break and I'll get the footage. That's the theory anyway. getting that 4-pound leader through this thing. That's what I'm struggling with now. You can think about that. like a used line this small. That'll be hanging in that area. Right on the bumble. Catch up with chat here. That looks like a hotter setup, huh? Welcome in, everybody. Hitch by Hitch, welcome. Yeah, last time I kept getting better and better footage, and then I got greedy and I hung the squid off it, and that's what caused it to break. So I think my new improved one will still get the footage, and I'll lose the squid, not the camera. Sacrifice the squid. Hey, welcome, I Hate Badly. Mendy Kimia, welcome. Welcome to the channel, Jeffrey. Hey, welcome, David. Hey, welcome, Michael. You know, I'm not sure how much this holds exactly. It's got two big tanks. I think they're probably like 800-gallon tanks. I'm gonna guess and say it holds 16. That's a good looking swim bait there. Oh, you're not gonna make it down to Coos Bay down? Right on, Jeffrey. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, it's a big Detroit diesel in there. Big 8-cylinder. Appreciate that, Jeffrey. Thank you. Hey, welcome, Dale. Thank you for the floating heart. Appreciate you. Good morning. Wish we'd get a tuna bite. mean to give you the tote view there. Sorry about that. This 4-pound leader's so thin. It's been a while. a tuna strike on a creature bait there, Scotty. did a good tuna dance yesterday. Maybe that was early this morning. Hey Darren, welcome. And McLean. Yeah, it's fishing, man. Welcome, Rick Sticks. It is nice out here today, David. Welcome. Morning, Tom. Sure. Morning, Tom. Morning, Nicole. Welcome. Welcome in, everybody. If I missed a shout out, let me know. I'll give you a shout out. It's 9:15. We're off the Oregon coast, Rick Sticks. We got the big skunk yesterday, Glenn Bradley. And we have not found any biters today. Seeing more life on the waters today. Hey, you're welcome, Rick. Thanks for hanging out. It's tuna fishing. It could go off any moment. We're in the right area, right water temp. Thank you, Phil. Captain Phil hooking me up. So far, it's going really, really slow. We're in the boring stage of tuna fishing and we just can't seem to get out of it yet, but it's gonna happen. We're gonna find them. Yeah, welcome, M. McLean. Welcome to the channel. You are correct. Right on, Efrenio. Welcome to the channel from NorCal. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. They could be looking us down right now, getting ready to attack. I hope so. Nice, Ricks. I hope you get them. Welcome to Fish Tough. It's your first time. We live stream every trip. If you like fishing, you have found the right place. I have a lot of other content on my channel too. I make epic shorts and long form videos. They're highlight reels of our live stream trips. I don't think I've missed a trip other than when Starlink wouldn't work on our first tuna trip this year. I don't think I've missed a fishing trip in over a year. Welcome aboard. Yeah, those are called tuna toys. They represent birds and fish. The idea is to make the tuna think there's a feeding frenzy going on above them, so they come up and attack all the jigs behind the action they're seeing up there. And that's usually what'll happen when we start finding fish. You'll get one or two, and then one will go off over here. And if you're really in them, they're just going off everywhere. The minute you throw it back in, it goes off again while you're pulling in another one. It can get really, really fast action. I've seen over 400 tuna come on board in an hour before. Last trip we caught 150 fish on our second day out. Today's our second day, and we are not on target for that as of right now, but it could change. We're still looking. We're in an area known to hold tuna. You bet, anytime, and McLean. If I'm busy and don't have the answer, chances are someone in chat will know. We don't mind answering questions at all. Right on, Deborah. That's what I strive to do, to give people from home the best experience they can have without actually being here. So thank you very much. Those kind of comments inspire me to keep trying harder. So thank you. I want to send the drone up, and I'm tempted to. We don't have a whiskey line out right now. I'm also scared too, because I don't have flotation on it, and sometimes it doesn't respond well. There's been a couple of times at the dock I've had to just emergency take it up in the air, and I've been able to get it. I think the antennas and everything sometimes interfere with the frequency and all its motion detection that the drone has on it. So I'm nervous. I've sacrificed a couple drones already. Yeah, we're commercial fishing. Welcome back, cowboy. Thanks for hanging out, man. Zyros, welcome in. Good to see you, bud. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. We're stuck in the boring part of tuna fishing. We're hoping to change that any minute now. I'll be right back. We're in 59-degree water, right on the edge. Tommy's cleaning up the ocean. Good job, Tommy. Right on, Gail. I'll tell him that. Right on, M. McLean. That's what we like. We are in Skunkville, Devon. We cannot shake the boring part of Tuna. It's like we're stuck in it. We're in beautiful water. It's 59 degrees right now. We're like trolling the edge. There's signs of life here. There's birds. Seen a few porpoises. Saw what looked like a school of tuna breaking the surface a while ago. Seen everything but a tight line today. We got one false alarm. We caught a piece of kelp. It gave us a tight line. Right on, Ace. Hi, welcome to the channel. Right on, Devin. Hey, welcome in, Pure Alaska. Right on, Sloppy. Thanks for hanging out. A lot of good channels hang out here. A lot of good content available to connect with. We love Glacier Shark. bet, Pure Alaska. I've been meaning to do that. We love Pure Alaska. Yeah, 30 miles hitch. Nice, you guys got him yesterday, David? Welcome, RD. Pure Alaska, thank you, man. Appreciate you. That is awesome. Thank you, sir. Awful kind of you. Thank you very much. Starlink appreciates that. They're about 1.5 fathoms longer, and I don't think we got any red and whites. I think Phil bought this brand new pack of Zuckers, and they've been doing good. And Phil doesn't seem interested in changing them. I've thrown it out there a couple of times. Yeah, thank you for the banger there, Pure Alaska. Got an albatross out here hanging out. Ooh, chili sounds good, Gail. I've never done it, but there's some local people who harvest it for personal use, and they deep fry it like potato chips, and I've tried it. It's really good. And we had a guy that was growing kelp commercially in tanks off the dock. He was using the fresh salt water to feed the kelp. And I don't know what happened with that, but that stuff ended up in stores. I don't think it ended up being lucrative in the long run for him, and he lost interest in it. But I'm not sure the whole story behind it. Thanks, Ace. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Awesome support. Always good chat to hang out. Patrol response team is quick. Yeah, it can change any minute out here. I haven't lost all hope. But we could use a good boost of morale fish right now. Okay, Tom. Yeah, we do hand pull. They make tuna pullers, but maybe next year we'll have one. We haven't been focusing on tuna too much, although this year we've been lucky enough to be able to focus on it more. A couple of tuna pullers last trip would have been real nice. It is in the bend there. Hey Nancy, welcome in. Good morning. We've been stuck in the boring part of tuna fishing for 2 days now. We haven't had any tight lines yet this morning. Conditions have been good. We're in the right water, clarity, that beautiful blue tuna water. Seeing signs of life around us today. No strikers, no biters yet. Not seeing a whole lot of activity on the depth finder or on our sonar. Got dredge cam all ready to go, waiting for some excitement. Tommy's over there waiting for excitement. Captain Bill's definitely ready for a morale booster in there. All it would take is a couple of fish. There's a boat out there, but my camera's not picking it up. The old fish whistle there, ace high. It's true, the fish whistle has been known to catch a fish or two. Like a fast little boat coming our way. That's how the sheriffs or the police, when they come to a boat, they usually approach real fast like that. So it's either a sport fisherman thinking that we know where the tuna are, or it's the police coming and make sure we're all legal out here, which we are. We always, whenever we get boarded by the Coast Guard or the state troopers, we always pass inspection with flying colors. They love us. I see a net. I think it's a sporty boat coming. If he thinks we know where the fish are, he's going to be disappointed when he gets out here. We got Tommy to do a tuna dance earlier, and it did not pay. I don't think he's going to be very enthusiastic if I hit him up to do a tuna dance. We need a tuna to boost morale. Okay, we're picking up that little boat now. I see a big old net on it. It's definitely a sport fishing boat. He's going to come cut right in front of our tack. You never know. I've seen people do that before. They think you know where the fish are. They come cut right in on your tack. Seen it all out here. It's almost as cutthroat, rude, and stupid as fishing a crowded riverbank. If anybody has ever fished the Cowlitz River on winter steelhead back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe he knows. Maybe we should follow him. Hey, Mobile Marco. Welcome, Vincent. Nope, no bait, ace high. Winds are picking up Monday. Right on, Andrew. Cheers. Couple of tuna birds chilling there. Yeah, Patrick. Big ocean, but not big enough. Almost got run over by people. We were halibut fishing one time. We just set our gear and was letting it soak for a minute, so we had a little bit of kickback time. We're kicking back, relaxing, and all of a sudden a big tuna boat comes trolling in the area. And we're like, that boat's headed right for us. And it kept on headed right for us. We had to move out of its way or it would have hit us. Two guys on the back deck, not even paying attention to the front of the boat, looking at us all stupid as we were shaking our fists and yelling at them. Appreciate that, David. Like to have an egg cannon, a Gatling gun that shoots eggs. Need a fast little boat for that. You could chase them down. Sounds like fun. Sign me up. Drive-by egg shootings. Wonder if YouTube would get mad about an egg cannon on a live stream. Did you catch a price on a gallon of diesel, Tommy? Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. We fueled up, we put 109 gallons of diesel in on our way out of town. I'm guessing it's probably like $4.60 a gallon right now. Potato gun might get us in trouble. Probably anything would get us in trouble these days. But a potato gun could seriously hurt somebody. Probably get in more trouble. Might get an eggshell in somebody's eye too, I guess, so, huh? If bananas weren't bad luck, it wouldn't be worth the bad luck factor of bringing the bananas along to shoot at somebody. And then you might even get reverse karma back at you for being evil enough to shoot a banana at somebody. Right on, Hitch by Hitch. Thanks for hanging out. Good night, bro. An unhappy poop is what they need. Patrick will lob some unhappy poops at them. Welcome back, Gary. We're not out that far. I think we got 20 more miles to go before we can play that card. There you go, Slab. I like that. That's true. They might let the rainbow colors fly. Welcome back, Gary. I hope you had a good day at work making that cheddar. Boat way off in the distance that way. Welcome back, Matt. That was east. Or no, the boat was out west. Yep, we're facing east now. Nice, Gary. We are trolling, but we do long line out of this boat. We crab off of this boat and tuna fish off this boat, and hopefully next year we'll be salmon fishing off of this boat. Welcome, Jeff. And black cod, we used to black cod fish. Not yet, Rodney. It's like we're off to the slowest start of the year for sure. Breaking records in that department. Hey, welcome back, Nick Brown. We're off the Oregon coast. We're just a little down the hill from Newport. Right on, cowboy. I hope so too. That'd be cool. Say hi. Right on, Night Rush. I like that attitude. It is. It's the top of the night. Not quite that much pressure yet. Tomorrow will be the top of the night though. But we could use good rounded bases here. Bases loaded. Right on, Jeff. Welcome to the channel. Right on from Jamaica. Welcome. Yeah, we have two divers out. This one here is a diver. I should run this gear, check for kelp. I'm gonna do that. Diver. No, those are all Zukers, and they're all store-bought. I had the inventor of Zuckers commented on a couple of my videos recently, which I thought was pretty cool. This is some of my homemade stuff. We're not fishing any of it. This is stuff I make. We do nearshore fishing, so we catch lingcod and several species of rockfish. But I do have a camera that if we ever find a tuna bite, I'm going to send this out and film. Check out my channel. I got a lot of cool underwater footage in there. That's skipper's call. We don't have anything black and red. I've thrown out changing idea. He's not biting on it. I'm not going to go and ask him again. Big thunderstorm, Gale. Hope you're staying dry. Yeah, we've been having real good luck on these. All our other tuna jigs are older, and I think that's why we're sticking with these, and they've been working. And Bill has not shown any interest in changing, so. I wish the tuna would wake up. Yeah, welcome in, Night Rush, 3-day trip. Okay, I think I'm caught up with chat now. If I missed a shout out, let me know. Right on, Ace High. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you, Gail. Still pretty early. It's only 10. It feels like it's like 3 o'clock because fishing's been so slow. Like my battery pack here has died, and my phone battery is at about 30% right now, so I'm gonna swap this out. I'll restart the stream. Let's see, what time is it? Let's plan on restarting the stream at 11, and that'll give my stuff a chance to charge up, but I'll start it sooner. If we have a bite, I'll start it right away. But I'll plan on 11. Sound good, everybody? We're off the Oregon coast, Michael. Welcome to the channel. I'm about to end this stream, but I'll restart it at 11. So subscribe, turn your notifications on, and you'll be able to check us out. Right on, David. Thanks, man. Thank you, Nancy. Thanks for hanging out. I think I saw that the Devin was probably going to go live here. He might be on. Right on, Patrick. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you at 11.